enter a world where mystery and murder are everyday life for some. Join us as we examine some of the creepiest true stories ever to have been told. As always, thank you so much for listening. I'm your fearless host, Sam Roper. Prepare as you may to enter the world of dark matters. Almost everybody loves the beach. In Daytona, there's no question people are almost always having fun in the sun. Almost. Sadly, between December 2005 and December 2007, things weren't always so sunny in Daytona. 4 women during this time were murdered execution style, making aware to both state and federal investigators of a serial killer they would call the Daytona Beach Killer. December 2005, the day after Christmas. Laquetta Gunther, 45, was found dead in an alley. She had been shot in the back of the head. The killer would also leave behind DNA. Not long after, on January 14, 2006, Julie Green, 34, was also found shot execution style. Though at this crime scene there would be no DNA, there would be, however, tire tracks. Investigators were quickly able to match the tracks to a 2003 Taurus or Sable. As if things weren't bad enough for investigators in the Sunshine State, just over a month later, Iwana Patton, 35, was found dead on a dirt road. Though shot and murdered, Iwana was not shot in the head like the others. A possible cause for this is most likely due to the fact Iwana was the only victim at this time that had been through an apparent struggle. As shown by the evidence again, DNA was recovered. Same as the first murder, but even more damning, was a shell casing left behind, giving the police the exact make and model of the gun. It being a .40 caliber Smith & Wesson, when both DNA and ballistics were compared to the evidence from the other murders, they all matched. 3 horrible scenes, terrifying the community and police alike. A serial killer rapidly advancing. Then, nothing. For almost 2 years, there was no sign of the Daytona Beach Killer. He stormed the beaches and then vanished into thin air. Then on January 2nd, 2008, another body surfaces. Stacy Charlene Gage, 30, was found murdered. How, you ask? One single shot to Stacy Gage's head. There have been absolutely no suspects and no DNA or ballistics to date. But don't worry, that's just the beginning for this monster. Though the state doesn't recognize it, the FBI has now linked the I-4 murders, a string of 29 bodies dumped down Florida's I-4 corridor, all shot in the head, all by the same gun as the Daytona Beach Killer. Not only that, but many of the bodies were found posed, nude in the fetal position, in both the I-4 and Daytona Beach murders alike. Since no city law enforcement agencies have any open serial killer cases in Florida except for Daytona, only the FBI is recognizing this new twist in these 2 once separate cases. Throughout my research, I found one startling discovery. Maura Murray, a very mysterious and publicized disappearance in New Hampshire of a young college girl in 2004 who was going driving, destination still unknown. What most people don't know is I-95, another hotbed for long-haul trucker serial killers, makes its way all the way up the eastern United States through New Hampshire. I-4 is just a stone's throw away from I-95 in Florida, and depending on the trucker's route and the place they call home, that could very well be their route. But Mara was last seen on Route 112. Once I-95 hits New Hampshire, it's not a road most would want to take with a large truck, making Route 112 not far from I-95 a common switch to continue their destination, if that may be their path. As I have long believed, perhaps Mara didn't just disappear. Perhaps she had a chance encounter with a long-haul serial killer. Or perhaps she had a run-in with the one and only I-4 Daytona Beach Killer. Thank you as always for listening. I'm your fearless host, Sam Roper. Be sure to like us on Facebook.com/DarkMattersBelieve, and I'll see you next time as we delve into more Dark Matters. If you have a true, dark, and disturbing story that you'd like to share, message me on Facebook or send me an email at officialdarkmatters@gmail.com. As always, thank you for listening. I'll see you next time as we dig deeper into more Dark Matters.